Teacher Ellen Huang.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, okay, the sound is okay, right? Okay, so good morning, everyone. I'm Ellen Huang. I'm half Chinese and I'm half Filipina.
No, teacher. I think the audio is not that.
That's right. That okay now? Can you hear me? Now can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay, not. Yes, teacher.
Okay, so now, yeah, so I hope everybody are safe. Yeah. So I'm Ellen Huang. Today my topic is time management. Okay. So I want everybody, this is my experience. So if it's not the same with your upline, so you follow your coach, okay? So this is through my experience. So I will share the time management through my experience, okay? So I will start from asking everybody, what are you looking for? Is it time or money? Of course, I know everybody wants to tell me, I'm looking for time and money, both, diba? Dalawa, diba? So just like me, I'm also looking for time and money that time when I started to build the business of Amway. Of course, everybody wants that, diba? So since everybody have 24 hours, but I believe everybody have 24 hours. Do not tell me I don't have 24 hours. Everybody have 24 hours. So our time, we need to manage it rightly. Okay. So I would just like to tell everybody why we cannot do a good time management. Number one is we don't have clear goal. That's me before. Okay. I don't have any clear goal. I don't know what I want. Okay. So when I started to understand what I want in Amway, of course, I want a free traveling. Number one, that's I want free traveling. I want to free from my boss. Okay, freedom. Okay, free from my boss. Of course, I need to set a goal, right? It's not I just tell it and then I don't do anything. So that's why that's the time I set my goal. Okay, I need to set it by doing. Okay, the second thing is number one, what I tell you a while ago is no clear goal. The second is wrong direction. Sometimes we put the wrong time, wrong direction. Just like many leaders are telling me before when I started to build the Amway, you need to put Amway on your first priority, the first priority. But sometimes I put my time in my job. I rather get my overtime fee, but it's not. But when I understand that if you calculate when you reach the 21% or the platinum level, the 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 overtime fee is just a small money. Okay, so I put the wrong direction. So actually, that's a human aspect. Okay, wrong distribution of time. So that's a human aspect. So aspect of matter. Sometimes we just waste time. Okay. So the third one is insufficient execution. That's everybody. That's me. Sometimes tamad, diba? Or napagod na. So there's no execution anymore. And then that sometimes is a bad habit, are hard to change. So sometimes it's a bad habit, di ba? May mga bad habit tayo, di ba? Pag uwi ng bahay, we just sit down, relax, di ba? Nakalimutan na natin yung dapat nating gawin. That's right, di ba? Totoo yun. Okay, so now I will go to my PowerPoint. Hindi pa, may isa pa kasi hindi ko na i-type dito sa PowerPoint ko. Hindi ko na i-type sa PowerPoint. Of course, the typical work schedule is very important. You know, when I found out that we need to have the typical work schedule, because if I don't put my typical work schedule on my you know, on the diary, on my books, diba? On my schedule planner, I don't know where to go, diba? So it's just like many people are also telling us, it's just like a quill that cannot go anywhere because it's just like plan. So that's it. So typical schedule, of course, there's a time, diba? There's a time, diba? So Monday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, diba? So hindi ko naman sinabi na ginagawa ko yung Amway. Of course, pag ginawa ko yung Amway sa 7 days, of course, I'm very, 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 very crown ambassador already. Okay, so this is my experience. So I put the time na pwede kong gawin, na pwede kong gawin yung MWare. So inilalagay ko kaagad so that I know yung time ko talaga na kailan ko dapat gawin, di ba? So that's a very important, it's the typical time. So when everything is clear, there is urgency and it's predictable. That's really true. So in my typical work schedule, I put my when I need to show the plan to how many people, okay? So how many demos, and I will put who are the people that I need to face to face. But now it's online already. I know. Later I will share about online. Okay. So how I do it through online also. So because since the pandemic, 18 months, I'm not in Philippines already. I cannot go to Philippines anymore, but my business is still go on. Okay. So, and then we need to block 30 minutes appointment. Okay. I block 30 minutes because if I don't block this 30 minutes appointment, I don't know what time I will finish it. Diba? You need to talk a lot. Diba? So if 10 hours per week, it's good for me already because I'm an employee. I work at the daytime before. Diba? So time management can bring us a certain result, and it can also bring us closer to what we really want. Okay. So now I will go to my PowerPoint. So this is my first. Okay, so this is my first slide. Okay, this is my first slide. I want to share to everybody about how to set a time management. Okay, so set a goal and reward. Of course, in set a goal, you need to set a goal and make a plan and get to work, stick to it, and reach our goal. So that's what I do. When I set my goal, I need to clear down everything na anong kailangan kong gawin. So para marating ko yung pupuntahan ko, just like I want to become platinum. Okay, I want to become platinum. So platinum, you can do it alone, right? But if you go to Sapphire, Emerald, Diamond, diba, you need to lead 6. You need to have 6 platinum. So it's different. So platinum, you can do a lot of demos, a lot of selling of the products. You can do it alone. But if you want to become Sapphire, Emerald, you need to coach our downlines. Okay. So this is how I set my goal. So every time my leader always tell me, this, you set a goal just like you are building a house, diba? You are building a house. Gaano kalaki yung house? How big is that house? And how many bedrooms? Diba? The architect will ask you how many bedrooms, diba? How many may music room ba siya, may library ba siya? So dapat clear. Just the same with our goal. It must be clear. Okay. The second one is okay. So prioritize your task. Okay, we need to prioritize. Kasi sometimes pag hindi natin prioritize yung task natin, and we have a lot of, di ba marami tayong mga disturbance sometimes na hindi natin inaasahan may mga kung ano-anong mangyayari or gagawin, di ba? So pag prioritize mo siya and you really have it on your planner or in your calendar, you will see that you will become more productive. So this is how the prioritize. So this one, the important and not important. I know everybody know this already. The quadrant 1, the quadrant 2, the quadrant 3, the quadrant 4, di ba? So in the quadrant 1 is crisis, di ba? So we face crisis or pressing problems or emergencies or deadlines driven projects, di ba? So in this case, sometimes di ba may mga ano yung mga crisis natin? So dito ang i-example ko, for example dito sa crisis na to, because I will just put it through MWare, put it on other side. So everything is in together with my MWare. Okay, so important, di ba? It's important, but also urgent. Important and urgent. So of course, for example of this important and urgent. So kunwari yung for example yung kapatid mo, di ba, na dinala siya sa hospital. But now, you have a very, very, very important meeting. Nasa meeting ka. Nasa hospital na siya. May doctor na tumitingin sa kanya. Pero, would you think you will excuse or you will go right away sa hospital? Which is hindi naman kailangan kasi yung doktor, andun na yung doktor. Kasi pag pumunta ka doon, it's useless din. Why not tapusin mo na lang yung meeting? Yun para sa akin. That's what ko doon dito sa important and urgent. Okay? So kasi yung both of these things are also very important. About the second quadrant is the relationship and then finding new opportunities and then long-term planning, preventive activities or recreation or personal growth. Dito naman, important pero hindi siya urgent. Okay? Important pero hindi siya urgent. Just for example of this for me is, kunwari, may meeting ka ngayon, Tuesday and Thursday, you have meeting. Pero, important din yung may bibili sa'yo ng spring. Sasabihin niya, Ellen, bibili ako ng spring. Ano yung ipa-prioritize mo? Siyempre, iisipin mo, kailangan yung spring kasi malaki yung PB niya. Like, ang laki ng PB niya. Of course, ipa-prioritize ko muna yung spring na yun. And then, sasabihin ng kaibigan mo, di ba sabi mo sa akin Tuesday and Thursday may meeting ka? Bakit ngayon pwede ka? So, nasaan ka ngayon? So, you don't know, hindi mo na prioritize yung important saka yung hindi naman siya urgent, di ba? Makakapaghintay naman yung kaibigan mo. Don't worry. Okay? So, dito naman sa not important, saka not urgent. Okay? So, dito sa not important saka urgent is interruptions. Yung mga emails, yung mga calls, meetings, di ba? Popular activities, yung proximate pressing matters, di ba? So, dito sa 3 and 4, sometimes we just don't prioritize it. Kaya hindi ko alam kung M-way is really, pag you are, yung tinitimbang mo siya, binabalas mo siya, ano yung pinakabalas talaga na binabalas mo na, ano talaga yung pinaka-importante. Okay, so number 4 na quadrant is trivia, tapos busy work, tapos time wasters, and then some calls and emails, and then pleasant activities. Okay, so dito sa number 4 na to, kasi not important, not urgent. So, di ba sinasabi ni Mr. Markley sa atin, kung gusto nating maging diamond, kalimutan na muna natin yung mga happiness, di ba? Lagi niya sinasabi sa atin. Forget everything about those. Yung kagaya troubles, ganon. So, we need to fight first, sabi niya. So, kasi pag naging diamond ka, you can enjoy your life. Totally. Every day is holiday. Okay. So, and this, number 3 is learn to delegate. Okay. So, of course, kung gagawin ko lahat, if I will do everything ng mga tasks na gagawin ko, of course, I will be tired, so tired. Well, so that's why when we have the house meeting here in my house, of course, I need to delegate something to my downlines because in our downlines, some of them very good in skincare, some of them good in nutrition, some of them are very good sa communicate. Just like my husband, so just like me na lang sa kaasawa ko. I delegate the things sa asawa ko. So kasi sa spring magaling siya. So i-delegate ko sa kanya. Tapos in communicating with my downlines, so siya ang gumagawa niyo. So I'm the frontliners. So sa akin ang gagawin ko is I show the plan, I do the demo. In this so delegate. We know how to delegate something. Hindi lahat aangkinin natin. Mahirap 'yun. Okay. So okay, so number 4 is start with small tweaks in your schedule. So this is the meaning of this is, di ba, every morning pagkagising natin. So just like me when I wake up in the morning, ayoko yung nag-rush talaga ako na pag I have the appointment at 9 o'clock, I need to wake up at 8 o'clock because I need to prepare the breakfast for myself, for my husband. And then sometimes I do my 20 minutes or 15 minutes. Of course, you see, of course, everybody wants to become healthy. Yeah, I need exercise before I get my meal, my breakfast, my breakfast. Okay, so I need to exercise first. So kaya since the pandemic until now, nasa bahay kain ng kain, but I never gain my weight. This is the yung kasi inaalat ko talaga. I allot the time for my exercise and para I have the time na after the 9 o'clock, I start my day with my appointments. Okay, so this is my schedule. Okay. So number 5, I set clear deadlines. Okay, I set my clear deadlines. So, di ba sabi ni Mr. Markley every time, if you want to reach the 21%, dapat 25 pa lang, your 21% is already, di ba? You already nakuha mo na yung 21% mo at the 25 of the month, di ba? The 25 of the month. Kasi pag 31, di ba, you always rush, di ba? So you are so stressed on that time. Kasi hindi mo alam kung saan mo kukunin yung PB mo, di ba? I know that's experience of many people. So you become very stressed on that day because you don't know. Lalo na pag 3,000 PB pa or 4,000 PB, di ba? So mahirap yun. So we need to set a clear deadlines in everything. Yeah. So number 6 is we need to plan our meal. That's important din sa akin itong plan ng meal. Siyempre, I need to cook for the 2 meals, the morning and evening. But sometimes I have my schedules, diba? I have my schedules in and then at the noon time or the evening time. So I need to plan kung ano para mas mabilis. It's more easier for us. And sometimes it's more easier din. Sometimes I just get my body to it. But my kids, they cannot do it. So I need to I need to plan it. So I plan it that week already for our meals. Now, what I need to cook from Monday to Sunday. So this is it. So saying no to multitasking. Because if you don't say no to multitasking, diba? Our hands is only 2, diba? You want everything. So it will be more complicated because you cannot focus anymore. Your focus is only here because I know our head is only 1. We cannot do many multitasking. It's not easy. Lalo na if you are attending meetings, just like attending meetings, diba? And then you are looking at your cell phone, baka may tumawag sa'yo, bibili ng spring, diba? So that's multitasking. It's better that you need to focus on your learning because this learning, if you learn something, maybe you pick up something because you have heard something, or you will miss or else you will miss something the speaker is teaching. Maybe yung pinaka-importante pa na word ang na-miss mo, diba? Sayang, diba? So mahirap yung multitasking talaga. It's really very hard to become multitasking. Okay. Link your action to your goal. But everything that we need to do, we need to link it, di ba? So of course, MWE, ano yung mga goals natin? Of course, our goals is to become platinum, emerald, diamond, di ba? So we need to link anong gagawin natin to reach the win level or free travelings, di ba? Free travelings or someday have time with your family. You need to set every goals that step by step, and so that we can also we can get our target. Okay, so this number 8. Okay, so this one, because everybody wants to reach the higher goal or achieve the higher goal, so we don't need to waste our time. And we cannot put anything in the wrong direction. So this one. So block out things that can distract us. Okay. So, di ba, ano yung nakaka-distract sa atin? Because TV, sometimes the TV, di ba? On TV, there's no TV. There's no TV on the TV. That's why this TV sometimes will distract us. And I know, especially this time of pandemic, Netflix, di ba? The Netflix is on your, di ba? You want to watch it. Sometimes yung time mo. So umaga nagising ka, nanood ka ng Netflix, and then ubos na yung time. There's no time anymore. Tomorrow na lang, di ba? Tomorrow na lang. So a lot of things are distracting us. Hindi lang yun. Sometimes, you know, for me, I will just look, sometimes my Facebook, I will just look my Facebook 2 days or 3 days, saka ko makikita ko ano. If I have that vacant time, I have that time. If I don't have time, I will not look at my Facebook because I know that Facebook cannot give me anything. Yeah, the Facebook or emails, I will see my emails from MWE, di ba? From MWE, my emails. Pero yung mga emails hindi minsan I don't see any emails na will distract me. Yeah. So this is it. I will block it out. And then yeah. So So there's no productivity if we always do that, diba? There's no productivity. So this one is schedule your day ahead. So this one, me and my husband always do this one. At the nighttime we'll sit together and then we will see to it kung anong gagawin namin tomorrow. Kung saan yung, kaya we will write it down kung anong gagawin namin tomorrow para alam namin kung sino yung pupuntahan natin, di ba? So kung yung schedule mo is really very clear na talaga siya. So you need to schedule, put it. Yung may to-do list dapat. To-do list. We need to have the to-do list. I always write my to-do list here in my note. Every day I need to see it on my yung time. So doon ko titingnan. So even 10 minutes lang every night, di ba? Every night. So kung anong gagawin namin tomorrow. That's it. And then take a break and unwind before sleep. Kasi before you sleep, di ba pag matutulog ka, some people titingin pa muna sa cellphone. Di ba yung blue light na yun will distract you. Hindi ka makakatulog kaagad nun. Kasi mahirap yun. Kasi yung blue light na yun, gigisingin na yung mind mo. So, bukas ng umaga, wala ka nang inaantok ka na ulit. So yung mga yun, before you go to sleep, dapat lahat ng mga cellphone malayo sa'yo. Para hindi minsan pag nag-ring siya. Sa akin sa gabi talagang I put off my cellphone. Kahit paano. Kasi I want to have a good sleep. Since siyempre the daytime you already tired, di ba? So we need to have the good sleep. Okay. So learn how to say no. Okay. We learn how to say no. So kasi pag lahat ng mga tao gusto, siyempre minsan sasabihin ng kaibigan mo, ay Ellen, punta tayo sa ganito, or minsan yung family members they are inviting, di ba? Inviting sa labas, di ba? So minsan sasabihin kasi minsan talagang you have the most important, may important na may important kang gagawin, or may meeting ka, or may kausap ka. Of course, you need to say no. Huwag mong sasabihin ipo-postpone mo or kakalimutan mo or i-change mo yung schedule dun sa kausap mo. This is what I do. Hindi ko ipa-prioritize. Pa-prioritize ko muna yung talagang dapat yung gawin. So I always say no. So, and then this one, don't get lost in the detail. Try to make everything perfect and not wasting time. So dito. So minsan kung yung talagang gagawin mo na siya, hindi mo dapat, you need, di ba sabi ng mga if your dream is big, yung obstacle mo is maliit. Pero pag yung dream mo is maliit, yung obstacle mo mas malaki. Kasi nakikita mo mas malaki palagi yung mga obstacles. So this is very important, dapat in detail para hindi mo makita yung mga obstacles na yun. Para hindi ka mawala sa dapat mong gagawin. Try not to be overwhelmed. Stay focused on one task, okay? So, and you will have low productivity and concentration and frustration pagka masyado kang overwhelmed sa ginagawa mo. So, mapro-frustrate ka lang. So, this is it. So, this one, keep your inspiration and motivation. So, I know everybody, you found, sometimes we found out that we are down, di ba? Sometimes we are down. Totoo yun. Totoo, sometimes we are frustrated. Tao lang tayo. We are frustrated. Sometimes, anong gagawin natin? For me, if I'm frustrated, I will think about bakit ako nag-Amway. Why I do Amway. Because I want to. Now, before I want to give my son, my two sons a good future. Diba? So, the lifestyle that I want for them. So now, if they are already graduated in college and they graduated in a private school, so I'm very thankful that I have this motivation. Now, my best motivation is for my apo, that I can give everything to my apo. Pag lumaki siya, I can give everything to him. So this is my motivation now. And when I feel down, the most important is I listen to the audio. I listen to the audio. So you can go to the YouTube also. There's a lot of those many successful leaders, di ba? So sila yung magba-back up sa'yo, di ba? So when they back up you, di ba? Parang totoo pala na mali pala yung sometimes yung nawala ka na, yung sometimes you are frustrated na, di ba? Sometimes the people, you meet a lot of objections, rejections. But after you listen to the audio or you read the books, di ba? So it will let you more, powerful again, di ba? Parang magigising ka ulit. So you will do more again, di ba? So you know where to go, and you will be more powerful and more motivated when you listen, just like when Mr. Markley always motivate us in the WeChat, diba? Every morning when you see that every morning, early in the morning when you see his WeChat, you will be really more motivated to do more, and you will forget not to do anything. You will do your best, and you will do everything to get what we want. Yeah. So so I think in this time management, so that's what I always do when I feel that I need to level up or do more so that we can reach the Mr. Markley always telling us for even just the A70, if everybody can become diamond on the 70th anniversary of Amway. So how many years more? So 8 years pa, di ba? So eight years more or 7 years more. So Mr. Morley is always pushing everybody to do more so that everybody can join the A70 on the 2028. So thank you and see you at the top.
All right. Wow, grabe. Thank you so much, Teacher Ellen, for that very informative, no? At talagang yung training ni teacher ngayon is very specific, di ba? Talagang time management is very, very important. At alam mo, yung aking na-learn talaga ngayon, no? Grabe, I cannot forget that you mentioned about sharing ni Mr. Markley na 25th pa lang, dapat 25th pa lang of the month, kailangan achieve na natin yung goal natin. So, grabe, 20 na ngayon. So, 5 days na lang pala. Tama yun para yung last remaining 5 days, we are going to prepare for the next month na. And, of course, lalo-lalo na yung sinabi ni Teacher Ellen kanina, no, about the distractions, no, yung managing the distractions. Kahit nandito tayo sa bahay, alam mo, feeling ko nga mas distracted. Even na nasa bahay tayo, I feel more distracted than we are outside, di ba? Kasi sa outside,